everybody, Stephanie here with another Bibliophobes video, and today I'm going to be doing my May book haul. So like I said, this is gonna be my May book haul, and I did actually have this completely done, but then I turned around and saw two books that I didn't introduce. They weren't in the general pile. So this is now my fourth time redoing it, and let's just say I can't wait to get done with these. And whatever ones I hit that I have a little story to tell about them, I will say it. None of these books are from online, but I got these all at my local library and my local bookstore, which was awesome. So someone must have been cleaning out their closet because there's some pretty good books here. So let's get started. The first one being The Book of Carmichael by Denise DeWald. And this is a local author from my state, so this is a local author from Michigan. I know nothing about it. That's about it. But she was local, and I like supporting local authors. So there's that. The next one is Fated by Alyson Noel. Many of you that have stopped by my YouTube channel know that I am not a huge fan of Alyson Noel's work, but you will also know that I do like giving different books a try, no matter if I've liked the previous books before. So that's why I bought this. So far I'm really enjoying it. I can see myself buying the other four. And the next book that I got, it's about ready to become a major motion picture, so I decided to pick it up, and that is Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs. I decided to pick this up, one, because it's becoming a motion picture, and two, is because it was on sale, and I decided to pick it up. Next one is Kiss of Deception, Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell, Chat Room by Linda Hall, Steal Away by Linda Hall. The reason why I picked up these two books by Linda Hall was because I just wanted to try a different author, and she was the one that had the most books there, so I decided to try her out. Then The Mayor of Lexington Avenue, The Wedding Dress. I'm not really sure what both of these books are about, but it says right on the front here, the story of four lovable women miraculously bound by one gown whose lives span a century will take your breath away. So that's pretty intriguing. That's why I picked it up, was that little saying in the front. The next one is Every Perfect Gift by Dorothy Love. Again, trying out a new author. Found in translation. And this next book that I bought is because I absolutely love this author. Her name is Christine Heiserman, and that is The Indivisible. It's not a very big book, as you can see, but I absolutely love Christine Heiserman books. I will eventually do like some of my favorite authors. I'll go through a bunch of them, and so that way you can kind of see what books are my favorite. The next one is Today's Shadow by Becky Melby. I decided to pick this up. It looked a little different. It kind of reminded me of like a Nanny Diaries type of thing, so I definitely wanted to give her a try, and it wasn't that expensive, so only $1.50. One Day by David Nichols. Then these next couple ones that I bought is purely because I've heard so much about them. I want to give them a try myself. I've heard good and bad, but I've mostly heard bad, and that one is The Knife of Never Letting Go and The Ask and the Answer by Patrick Ness. I've heard so much about at least this book. I've never heard about this book, but supposedly there's another book out called Monsters of Men. I have no idea what these books are about, but I wanted to give them a try, so here's me giving them a try. And then I have been looking for this one. I kind of wanted to buy it physically, not go on the internet, and that one is The Shannara Chronicles, The Sword of Shannara by Terry Brooks. And I wanted to kind of read this one before I got into the Elfstone of Shannara, but oh well. So I'm happy about that one. Then, as if you've stopped by my YouTube channel before, I definitely want to learn how to take German, or learn how to speak German. I want to be fluent in German. Let's just say that. And so here's a little German phrase book by Collins. Doesn't really say who it's from. Just says Collins phrase book. Anyways, this is pretty old, so I have to be very careful with this. It's like dry rotting in some of the glue areas. So I'm just going to be very careful with this. But I thought that was a very cool little steal. So we're just going to set that. I'm going to set this right here. I don't want it to get crushed. Then, in my pursuit of owning all the Diane Gabaldon books, I've picked up the 4th book, which this one is a chunker of a book, and that is The Drums of Autumn. Check that out. I think, yeah, this is one of the bigger books. So, yeah. Yeah, that's it. The Bark of Bog Owl. And this one just was pretty, basically. I'll have to add this to my favorite cover video. And that is The Call to Zulena. And don't know what it's about. I believe it's about missionaries, but I'm not sure. Stuff about slaves. Princess. Wow. Okay. Okay, that got me caught. So I'm not sure beyond that what it's about, but that pretty is cool. Pretty is cool. Yeah, that's a word. We're gonna say that. Another one that I just really wanted to pick up. I was so happy when I saw it in my bookstore because, like I said before about my bookstore, it is a new and used bookstore. They will have about a very small section for the new because, well, it's expensive. So they just generally try to bring in like used copies that are decent. They no longer will accept anything damaged or that smells bad. So I decided to pick up Mary Lou's The Young Elites. First one being The Young Elites, second one being The Rose Society. Fairly cheap. I believe they're only about $5 a piece. So I decided, yeah, that was something that I wanted. It's one that I want to read, and we'll do a 24-hour read of these. See how far we get. And this next author, haven't really heard much about this author, but her name is Kathy Mary Hake. And first book being Bittersweet. Pretty cover. Okay, the pig is kind of interesting. It's kind of got like a babe feel going on. And then the second one being Fancy Pants. That's pretty interesting. That right there is just really cool. I've been seeing this book a lot, like, you know how Amazon will give suggestions on what to read, and it's been suggesting this book for a long time, so now I finally have it. But that is it. I think I got them all. That is all that I have picked up in May. I am not going to buy any more books. I was going to today, but then our bookstore was closed, so that just kind of gave me a sign. So, until next month, I will not buy any books. Maybe. But until next time, we'll see you guys later.